Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Come Up, and you are on with the Dark Prophet. So, today, the topic of my discussion is titled, Where is Salvation? That's the title. Where is salvation? You know, we always hear the word salvation a lot in church. You know, every time you've heard that word salvation, usually it's probably in church. And even if you go online and look up the word salvation, it has to do with the church, And basically, salvation is about something that is going to save you from ruin, from loss. Something that's going to save you from something bad and make you better. And I remember the first time I really thought about that word salvation, which was when I read this book, The Beautiful Ones Are Not Yet Born. And there's a quote there that says that salvation can be found in a brand new Benz. Basically, the argument there was that you can find salvation in new things, in beautiful things, in like the latest car, the latest house, the latest phone. You can find salvation in that. And then it got me to think about it really, really deep. And then if you look around in our society, especially in Africa, even in America, right, people are always trying to tell you that same message. And the message is, if you have this thing, if you have, whether it's the latest iPhone, whether it's the latest MacBook, if you have this thing, that this thing is going to make you happy. This thing is going to save you from maybe your pathetic life. It's not just like if I'm feeling down and I'm not making enough money, all I just need to do is, and I'm unhappy, all I need to do is buy maybe the latest iPhone and I should feel good, because not everybody can afford it. If I'm not feeling good, I need to get, like, basically you need to buy something expensive for you to feel that salvation. So it's kind of, it sounds ridiculous, but if you look at our society, that's what is built around. It's about buying this so that you can feel good about yourself, so you can feel special, so you don't have to feel bad about yourself. And a lot of, and in Nigeria, right, and even basically in the world, right, people have bought that idea. I tell you this, look at commercials that you watch, right? You will notice that 9 times out of 10, people are smiling in that commercial. When a commercial where they're trying to sell you something, you notice that the actors and actresses in that commercial are usually smiling. They're always trying to communicate to you that when you have this thing, it's going to make your life better in some way. It's going to make you happy. It's going to make you feel like something great has happened in your life. And that's the message, like I said, that's the message they send. Now, you can ask yourself, okay, what is the big deal there? It's okay, there's nothing wrong with sending that message, I want to buy this, I want to buy that. Yeah. You see, this message, the effect of this message is that it teaches young people that buying things will make you happy. The problem with this message is that buying things does not make you happy. Yes, you may buy the latest iPhone, you'll be happy for like a few weeks. Oh man, I have the latest iPhone, blah, blah, blah. But after a while, it loses that novelty, that pleasure. It loses it. It becomes like every other phone you've had. Yes, it's an iPhone. Yes, you bought it for 500 billion naira or whatever, But it loses that happiness. Then you feel you have to go buy another thing again. Or have to go and buy the latest MacBook. I have to go buy this. If I buy this, that is my salvation. If I get this, it will make me happy. So you go into it. If you are rich, right, and you are playing that game, well, it's your money. Have fun, right? It's your money. You buy this, buy that, and I see a lot of rich people doing that, because a lot of rich people I've met, they are not happy, and flexing like that and buying this and buying that, buying the latest bags and the rarest diamond and all that stuff. It makes them feel special, and in a way, they feel it makes them happy. But then, the happiness is short-lived. But let's not worry about the rich people, because they have money all day, they can keep buying it, right? But now, let's talk about the low-income people. That's where the real problem is. You see, if you are those people that you don't earn much, either because you're not educated or because there's no opportunity or whatever limitation that keeps you earning less, when you are saturated with this message of salvation can be found in the latest this, in the latest that, in the latest this, it becomes a problem because you don't have enough money, right? They tell you that, oh, you buy latest iPhone, you feel good about yourself and all that. Then you work this job you hate to make the money to buy these things, and then after buying it, after like a month or 2 or 3 months, then you don't feel good about it anymore. You feel unhappy. Then you go back to work. You work some more, and then every time they pay you your salary, right? What you are thinking of is the next thing to buy. You know, they pay you salary. Oh, what's the next thing I'm going to buy that will make me happy? Okay, then I need to go and buy this. The reason some people do that all their life, I'm telling you, the reason why some people are poor is because of this mindset that they need to buy something that will make them happy, that there is salvation in this thing. Or if they buy this thing that they see on social media, if they buy this thing they see on TV, salvation is there, or I need to go buy it. And some of them may never get out of that vicious cycle. They pay me 10,000 naira, right? I used to go and buy something, maybe like a shoe. Then I go back to work to go and work this job I hate to make money again. I go buy this thing too to make me happy. And it's like it just keeps going on and on. You can go on for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and it's just going. And some people never even examine it and ask themselves, this thing I've been buying, is it making me happy? Because if you look at the country that you can see this thing very clearly is America. If you look at it very well, a lot of that, because of they have credit cards and all this stuff, they buy a lot of stuff. They see this on TV and somebody's advertising, oh, this phone, it can somersault. Oh, this phone, it can kiss you goodbye. This phone, it can make love to you. Or whatever features the phone has, They tell them, oh, if you do this, this phone is going to do that. And then they save up all their money or go get some loan or max out their credit cards and they buy these things, and then there's no happiness, only for them to be marketed another thing again. I remember when I was doing some odd job, and then I saved up some money to buy like the latest Samsung, and I was feeling good. The thing was expensive, but I kind of felt, well, it's salvation, This thing is good, and nobody has it. And then 2 months later, another Samsung comes out, and I started feeling like, oh man, I need to go get this Samsung now. Like, this is not the new Samsung. This is my old Samsung. I need to get this new Samsung. So, what am I trying to get at with all this? Salvation, and this is the wrong message they send our youths in Nigeria, in other African countries, that salvation can be found in things, in buying some luxury items, in moving to a house in a high-brow neighborhood, in buying the latest car. You can't. That's not where salvation is found. You see, salvation is found, right, in doing the things that you love. That's the only way you find salvation. If you really love doing so, and you are doing it, you get salvation out of it. You get happiness, you get pleasure, the drudgery and everything escapes you. But society, because we want to sell, because we always need to sell, it's all about the money. They don't want to tell you that, Rather, they tell you that salvation can be found outside of yourself. That it can be found in things, in dead things, and salvation cannot be found there. So, as a young person that's coming up, or as an old person, just take time and digest this message and ask yourself, really, are you one of those people that are always buying something to make you happy, to fill up for that emptiness you feel or that unhappiness you feel? Are you like one of those people? And if you are, sorry to tell you, bro or sister, but this buying will not help you. I'm telling you, it will not make you happy. That's a fact. If you doubt it, keep going on. And then, after 10 years, check how much you spent and tell me how happy you are. Okay? So this is all I have for today. And like I said, it's the Dark Prophet. And I hope you have a wonderful day. On that note, I'm out. Have a great day. Bye.